Hey guys, RC here, back with episode 67 of our Journeyman Save. We are playing Football Manager 18, and we are getting ready to start the 2023-2024 season. We are a couple of matches in already. We've played our third qualifying round against Amkar. We beat them 1-0 in the first leg. Oriol Busquets scored the lone goal there in his debut match for us, and we won 2-1 with Bunab breaking his scoreless streak and our leading scorer from last year, Carlos Castro, getting his first goal in the 2-1 victory. We advanced 3-1 on aggregate. We lost to FCP. We beat Barcelona in a testimonial match. So we're doing okay, but it is still the early going. Wanted to hit the transfers real quick. We do have a few days, about a week left in the transfers. I'm not looking to do anything else. I was actually planning to try to cut back a little bit, and we did. We've made about almost $5 million that we've cut off. But let's take a look. So Santi Mina, should have probably held on and sold him, but that was... that's what it is. Let's see. We sent him out on a free. Roberto Soriano goes to China for potentially 9.75. Soriano, 32, solid midfielder. He's been with Villareal for a while. Solid starter, solid performance. But, again, at his age, 32, and what he was making... And that's a big pay raise. We weren't paying him that much, but I think we were paying him somewhere in the $6 million range. So it was a cost-cutting move. Sasa Markovic, we send him to Austria Wien for $1.2 million. And again, 32 years old, looking to get a little younger. Couple of years at Villareal. We did lose some money on that move. Never really played, and keep in mind I didn't start till last year, so they signed him and he still didn't play. So that was just dead weight movement for him. Sergi Gomez goes to China as well for potentially $15.5 million. Gomez was a real solid player. I did not want to trade him. Would have been one of our starting center backs this year. Started every game last year. Very, very good player. Well, money talks. He was 31, so age came into play. The money came into play. And, just felt we could afford to move him on. Domingo Estrich goes to Jayan for $91,000. He's a younger player. He plays attacking wingers that I don't use in any of my tactics. So I felt he was... I take that back. I probably would have traded him, but he had a $94,000 automatic buyout, and so that's what they offered. So I didn't even have a choice there. And we loan out Danilovic for a monthly loan fee. On the flip side, coming in, let's see, Danilovic, Bunab, they came in at the end of last season. Okay, here's the first guy that I brought in, Torbjorn Flock from Jerv for $2.3 million. He is our center back, 20 years old, Norwegian. Probably going to be one of our guys that we're looking to build up over the years to become our star center back. I am hoping. He already has really good abilities. Natural fitness is a concern, but I think he's got 5-star potential from what I remember. So we brought him in for 2.3, and you can see none of the rest of the guys cost us a lot of money. As we go through these, you're probably going to be confounded that many of them are center backs. Well, that's true. Another center back, 27-year-old German. He can play right back. He can also fill in at left back. But again, very competent in his ability, 15 tackling. And so he comes to us from, who was that? From Augsburg for 650,000. Lucas Gerlspick from Ingolstadt for 425,000. Again, solid numbers. Needs some his physicals are a little low. Probably should not have completed the signing on him. But we've moved him to our B team to try to get him developed. I may end up moving him, and that'll be just a waste. Wesley van der Linden from Feyenoord for 400,000, 19 years old, another center back. We can start training him as a winger on the outside. Don't know if he'll develop those skills, so I'm still looking at him as a more solid center back, but very cheap. Some of these guys may just be money makers for us, I am hoping. Goncalo Loreno from SLB, 23-year-old Portuguese. Markings there. I mean, he's got ratings that can play right now. He's already wanted by Girona, and we signed him for 250,000. So just depth. This was a big signing. Zadis from West Brom. He was valued at it was higher than that with West Brom, and we got him for what was it? 875,000. He was in the last year of his deal. He can play striker. He can play all three center, at left, and right midfielders in our 4-4-2. He can play striker in our 4-3-3. So very well-rounded. So very glad to get him. And I think he's going to play quite a bit. Comes to us from West Brom. Never really saw the field on a regular basis for them, but he has played. And, they paid $225 million for him from Braga. I think we got a steal on him. So basically, I couldn't pass up on him. Raul Mateo comes from Alaves for 875,000. 22-year-old Spaniard. I wanted a couple more Spanish people for the club. He's going to fit into that right midfielder. That's where I want him. In fact, let me train him there. Winger, midfield, right, winger. Yep. Excuse me. All right. And he came over from Alaves, 875,000. Hopefully we can develop something out of him. He was a depth signing. I needed another right midfielder because we do play that 4-4-2 a lot. And I only had two other guys that could play there regularly. Now, Zadis also came on board about the same time. So, he'll be depth. And Dennis Martineau comes over from Real Madrid for 850. Again, probably going to be developing him as a winger. Midfielder. Right winger. There we go. And let's see, with Real Madrid, he was with their B team most of the time. So a little bit of depth, a little bit of need, especially at that right midfielder, and some young talent at center back. So that's kind of what we did. And, the center backs we brought in because we were going to be looking for somebody to replace Gomez and Soriano. He played midfield. So that's the holes for us right now. Let's get into today's match. I came back for this one. It's the fourth qualifying round. If we look at the Euro Cup, they want us to reach the quarterfinals. So this is still relatively early, but notice who we're playing. Goteborg out of Sweden, one of our main rivals when we were with Hammarby. So thought it would be good to come back for these guys. So let's jump into it. We are early favorites, but, we've only had a couple of matches. 77 degrees, calm, but it is raining and wet. And we're on the road. So we're going to stay in our 4-4-2. All right. Castro is our leading scorer. Just to kind of refresh everybody. He scored 20 and 34. And a lot of those goals came after I took over. Bunab was one of the guys I liked his finishing. He was young, and I was hopeful that he would make an impact, but only one goal last year when he was on loan. We did lose Mina, of course, late last year, and so Bunab was a guy that I really liked, and we went ahead and made the offer for $4 million to bring him on board permanently. Pedraza, that's a name familiar from last year. He is playing our left midfielder. He's been here. This is his third season, 23 games. Pretty solid last year, and hopefully he can improve on his game. On the other side, Castillejo, valued at $47 million, 28 years old. He has been a long servant at Villareal. 10 goals in 29 appearances last year, 3 assists. I'd like to get his assist numbers up. Maybe, with a full year in my system, he can do that. Trigueros, one of the older players on the club. We did have the testimonial match against Barcelona with him recently. And not sure why Barcelona. I guess he did play for them at one time. But he has been a lifelong servant for the club. And honestly not sure how long he'll be here. But we'll see. Morlana's 24 years old. And he has been a lifetime Villareal player. Finally got the call up from the B and C teams last year, 23 matches. Did play a 705, but only 3 assists. So we're going to need to see a little bit more out of him, out of that Volante position. Ramalho, that is our returning Angolan central defender, and played very well, 6.93. I'd like to see a little bit better. He's been here a while, and he is the rock in our defense here. And Ioni, 21-year-old Romanian. Again, he is brand new. Came over from FCSB in Romania for $2.9 million. So he is going to be probably our new everyday starter here. I like some of his abilities. 6 foot tall, marking, jumping reach, heading. Everything's really good for him. Natural fitness is a little concern long term, but plenty of time to worry about that. Coero, 21-year-old Spaniard on the left wing back. He has been with Villareal forever. 32 matches, 2 goals, no assist last year. Hopefully we'll see some assist out of him this year. And then on the other side, 24-year-old Portuguese Thierry Correa. And, of course, we brought him in last year from Sporting B for $600,000. That was one of the moves I made late last year after I took over the club, and he will be starting this year. Marino, we keep him on. I did look at upgrading potentially, but he's only making $1 million, and keepers have a little bit longer shelf life in their prime. So even at 33, I think we'll be okay. And I have one guy that I really, really wanted to look at, but, is what it is. In fact, let's look at the short list and just goalkeepers. Yeah, I think that's the guy. Yeah, 21-year-old. This is the guy I was looking at, Miroslav Markovic, 21 years old. He would be my best keeper. And he's in the last year of his career. I don't know. And I could get him for probably about $1 million. Oh. Compare with Marino. Well, we haven't fully scouted him, I don't guess. I mean, we've scouted him a lot, so I don't know why we don't have those numbers. But, yeah. You know what? I wonder, contract offer. But what if I don't want to... Oh, crud. Transfer 388 to 700. Here we go. All right, end of contract. 388. Can we get him for under 6? Well, let's go up to 700. One thing I have noticed, if you're going to let your director of football make any offers, make sure you change this, because you saw that defaulted. They'll offer this guy $9 million, and then that may be something you don't want at all. So anyway, so let's get to it. Submit the team, warming up. And we'll probably only do the one match today because we did the transfers and everything, but I thought that was important to start the season, kind of get into it. And they're playing a 4-5-1, so I think this is the right way to go here. Now, Trigueros, but he's okay. He's at 95%. We're fine. All right, unfortunately, the kickoff highlight. Yay. So looking forward to a good season this year. Don't know. Oh, look at that. Oh, that was brilliant. Oh, Bunab with the goal. First minute goal. That was one hell of an assist by Castro. That was some quick ball movement. Look at that. A back heel assist to your ball. Oh, man. Through two guys. How insanely crazy was that? We're going to encourage here. Now, Goteborg, of course, is pretty good. We know that they were a challenge on occasion in the Swedish Premier. That makes me kind of clinch. All right, there's Castro. Trigueros. Oh, horrible finish by Castro. Three guys standing together in the box right there. All right, Daggerstall. Intercepted. Oh, nice little run by Bunab. Good first touch. The finish left something to be desired. Just a little bit. Come on, guys. Possession's right there. We've had 4 chances. 2 clear cut and 2 half. Nothing wrong with that. Nice tackle. All right, up to Pedraza. Into Castro. Another nice run by Bunab. Oh, he just touched it to the outside a little bit to set up a different line to pop it right past the keeper. That was a nice finish. Nice finish by Bunab. We'll watch that again. Castro again with a nice ball. Bunab. Now watch the move. Right there. Yeah, just a little dink. Nothing wrong with that at all. All right, that gives us two goals in the first half. We're doing good. Excellent effort. Everybody's playing well. Another kickoff highlight. Those of you that have been watching my series for a while, you know I was doing a lead series, but then I just made that my own personal save, and we actually just won 6 cups, and we won our first Premier title in the season that just ended. Castillejo, crossover, Pedraza. There we go. That's just how we drew it up in practice, guys. All right, let's go ahead and make a sub here. All right, Triguero, let's get you for Alcaraz. Morlanes. Now you're a Volante. Mid. Well, I'm going to bring Zandis in. He's a mid. Well, I don't have any. I don't have any defensive midfielders here. All right, we'll put him in. But anyway, on leads, if you would like just kind of like a one-off video every once in a while, just kind of showing how they're doing or how end of season review, let me know in the comments here, and I will take that, and I can do that easily enough. If it's something you guys are interested in. If not, then fair enough. I'll just Bunab with a second goal of the match. Very good. Actually, is that his third hat trick? Maybe. I think he's got the hat trick. Yes, hat trick. Hello. So, he had that scoreless slump last year where he wasn't playing a lot, but I think he's going to be one of my regulars this year. I don't know if he'll be my number 2 all the time, but if he's not my number 2, he'll be my number 3 for sure. But I can see him getting quite a bit of playing time. Let's see. We've got Correa. God, I don't have anybody. Marin. There we go. So anyway, let me know about leads, and I can do a one-off, like end of season review type thing. Whatever, if you guys are interested. If not, no big deal. But we did win. We won our first Premier, and then we won 6. Romaglio. Man, we had runners there. That keeper was in trouble. 5. You think Goteborg is just being thankful that I left Sweden at this point? Oh, we thought we were done looking at him. All right, there's Zadis making his debut for us. Coming off the bench. And there we go. I am thinking that we are probably going to have to congratulate Bunab here in the post-match. Alcaraz. Yep, Bunab. Excellent. And, we're at 23 minutes. Why don't we go ahead and try to do a second match? We'll do the season opener. So I will see you guys back here in just a second. All right, guys, we are back. We are getting bombarded, literally bombarded with loan requests. But the problem is we don't have a ton of players. We did get rid of a few, and we just don't have a plethora of players on our roster. So if we get rid of any of them, and of course they want all the guys that are our starters, so I basically put everybody on reject all loans. So I could have come back in the next match, which would have been the return leg of the Euro Cup qualifying against Goteborg. We just beat them 5-0. Don't think we need to watch the return leg there. And this is the league opener here in the first division against Levante. So they're 12th, we're 15th, but that's only because, we haven't played yet, and we were actually 20th because we have the last name alphabetically. So Barcelona lost their first match, so that was interesting. Valencia up top, Real Madrid, of course. So hopefully we can get off to a good start. Let's jump into it. We are playing at home. We are favored. We do have 3 matches under our belt. This is their first match. And they're playing a 4-1-2-3. So I am going to slide into our 4-3-3 tactic because the weather's good and we're at home. Castillejo, Castro, Bunab up top. Busquets, Morlanas, Trigueros in the middle. Same back four and Marino. So let's get into it. Oh, do I have keeper left? Okay, I don't need Pedraza in this one. I would like... All right, Trigueros. All right, Ramalho, but if he's my regular center back, then he can't play Vellante. All right, Busquets can play. All right, I'm just trying to figure out how many defensive midfielders I have. So I've got at least 3. I could probably use one more to be fair. But I don't need it today. I would not mind. I'm going to bring Ishmael. He's young, off the bench. Alcaraz. Perez. There we go. All right, submit the team. We'll try to blow through this one pretty quick. Do this for the fans. Kickoff, play. All right, kickoff highlight. All right, Campana. Oh, I started narrating too soon. All right, we're off the mark with quite a few shots in the early going. 2 half chances. Okay, let's get creative. Little nervous that we haven't had a highlight. Huh. Wow. Well, that was about the most exciting first half that we've ever had, right? We are pretty much dominating here, right? Struggled for possession in the opposition's half. Do we want to go... Do we want to go here? We could play... We could play that. If we do that, I probably need to bring Zadis in there. I think we can do that. Disappointing start second half. All right, Zadis, set piece. Castro. Bunab. Oh, look at the shot by Bunab across the goal. Very nice. Cuero with the assist. He's our right back. Very nice. All right, 1-0 there. Concentrate now. All right. Cuero. Let's bring in Alcaraz. He'll be our second early sub of the half. Concentrate. All right. Ivan Lerma drops it back to Ali. Uh-oh. Good run by Jason. Puts it over the goal. And it comes right back out with a replay for us. Alcaraz runs it up. Chips it up to Castro. Loses it. Long ball. Oh, no. Oh, they did not call that. Wow. I thought that was going to get called back there. Real quick, tactics, team instructions. I'm going to play slightly deeper. Out to Castro. Crossed in. Zadis puts it over. And Trigueros. Romaglio and defensive center. Wow. Okay, we can do that. And then we can bring Marin in. Okay, so we just, we move a few guys around. All right, into the box. Oh, nice save by Guerra. Excuse me. Concentrate. Let's try to hold on for the points here, boys. Would have liked another goal, but 4 minutes of stoppage time. Oh, good interception. Nice ball up to Bunab. Oh, taken down in the box. Come on. Quick counter. Oh, Castro. Come on, man. You've got to finish better than that. Got to finish better than that. Amazing. Amazing how... Oh, shit. Thank God that was wide. It's amazing how my headers never go to my players and their headers always go right to theirs. Campuzano, man. Look at the pace on that dude. Thank God his finishing's not too good. All right, Castro. All right, Zadis. Oh, come on, guys. All right, what happened? Oh, okay. Must have been a foul, offside. Something happened back here. Not sure what it was. Blow the whistle. Not impressive. Not the most impressive. I mean, 21-8 on shots. Possession was there. Clear cut. I mean, we dominated the game. Didn't put any balls into the net. Yeah, I think we can say it was disappointing. I think that's a fair assessment. That was a good first shot for sure. Cuero, he made a lot of tackles. I'm going to say his defensive work was good. All right, so probably let me finish the day out here, and then we'll figure out where we're going to go. All right. All right, schedule-wise, I don't think we need to see Goteborg. How about if we come back for Barcelona and... Barcelona and Eibar? Now, does that mean we come back for 4 matches in a row? Or do we worry about... Wow, Barca and Real Madrid late in the year. That's back-to-back games. That might be what to do there. Why don't we go ahead and get up to... why don't we do the Spanish Cup? No, that's a 4th round. I don't care about that. We'll do Valencia and Malaga. Let's do that one. Valencia is our rival game. That gives us a bunch of games to get through to get to that point. And then we can go from there. Guys, please consider leaving a like for the video. Helps more people find it. Subscribe to the channel to keep up to date on new releases when I get those up several times a week. Hey, I appreciate, as always, you guys watching the videos, hanging out at my channel. And thank you very much for that. We'll see you next time. Have a good one. Bye.